Hey guys, that's your Comanche Day Watcher of Realms. Welcome to the video. I'm glad to have you all here today, sending some love, some positive vibes your way, especially if you need it out there today. I'm back. Did you miss me? Did you even notice? Probably not. But I took the kiddo to Disney World. We had an absolute blast. You're probably sick of hearing about it, especially if you watch my other channels as well. But I will give you guys a little Disney World exclusive. Feel free to fast forward 10 seconds if you don't care. I have a, you know how they kind of snap your picture during certain moments in rides? I just bought this hat because it was downpouring, and right now it's cold where I live, and in Florida it's not cold. And I bought this hat, and they actually got the perfect video at the perfect moment when my hat was lost forever. I owned it for a whole 20 minutes and I lost it on the freaking Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs ride. Anyway, we had an awesome time, but I did miss you guys. And I came back, well, to a few comments, very angry about some of these new update features being added to the game. And then I watched a couple other content creators' videos about these features, and they were really negative on these as well. And I have to be real with you guys, at risk of being called a shill, I actually really love this feature, honestly. But let's talk about it here. I'm not going to go through everything in great detail because odds are you guys kind of already know what's going on, right? With the new mount and stuff like that. You know, let's go over it briefly, the new stuff coming to the game in case you don't watch every Watcher of Realms YouTube channel out there. Number one, Void Rift. They added a mount, the Nemesis, to Void Rift. I'll tell you what, guys, Void Rift in general, it's my big focus of, I don't know, the rest of this month and going into March, like a month and a half. I just want to be focused on Void Rift because I've never really, I've played it through, you know, but I haven't really devoted the time necessary. And that's the big thing about this game is like, it takes a decent chunk of time. And if you're busy like me, it can be kind of daunting. Like, it's easier just to go through your daily chores and then to auto farm a little bit than it is to even think about tackling a new stage that you've never cleared before, because sometimes that can be an hour, 2 hour, even 3 hour endeavor. And what really sucks is if you don't clear the stage after like 2 hours of grinding, it can really lead to a lot of frustration, honestly, in this game because of kind of the time ROI. Anyway, new mount, pretty cool. You can collect shards in the Void Rift Nightmare to activate the Nemesis. Okay, cool. I don't know if the new mount does anything other than aesthetics, but either way, it's a pretty cool addition. The background fight. This is the big feature that everybody was down on. And again, maybe I'm just preconditioned from Raid Shadow Legends, which I come from, which I would love something like this, but people were really disappointed. A lot of people saying, Moonton, don't even add it to the game. And I'm like, no, please add it. Background fight expect to be launch 3/12. You'll be notified via email at the time if the time is adjusted, blah, blah, blah. Requirements, clear stage N84 to unlock. Commanders can enable background fight on their auto fight page to check progress in the camp. While background fight is on, commanders have the freedom to carry out most other tasks in the game with the exception of entering into other battles. If the game starts running in the system background, I don't even know what that means, but the system, I imagine like not playing the game. Yes, the system background, I guess, is when you're doing other things on your phone. The background will pause temporarily, will resume when you enter into the game. So guys, I mean, listen, maybe it's a glass half full, maybe I'm a positive dude, maybe I'm just a freaking shill for Moonton, or maybe I'm preconditioned negatively because of Raid. Either way, I'm really excited about this because it actually ties back to what I was talking about with Void Rift. Man, like, and I know a lot of you guys are the same as me. You have families, you have loved ones, you have other hobbies than these games, or you have like a lot on your plate, jobs, whatever, right? And everything takes a lot of time in this game, really. And then the next one's about that as well. The faction trial is about that as well. Just spending time just staring or having the auto battle. Sure, listen, like when you're farming, a lot of the time, heck, most of the time, you're doing other things. But I found myself so many times just wanting to like focus on building a hero in the game. But I'm like, I just need to farm, you know, I need to farm. It's so nice to be able to do both of those things at the same time. I wish I could do that in Raid too, man. Like, I really do. It's really easy to capitalize and take advantage on special events while you're just playing the game, building heroes, doing whatever you do other than battle, right? So I totally get the frustration and the complaints. I understand because, you know, let's be real. How many things are you actually doing other than working on a battle or working on progression like the Void Rift? So I understand, but I guess I'm still excited about it because frankly, there's a lot of things that I need to do and I want to do in this game. Now I'm just always gonna have, as long as I have the stamina, I'm gonna become super stamina efficient in this game, which I'm not right now at all, right? And I'm just gonna always be battling, you know, whenever I'm doing anything other than battling, it gives me a reason to actually battle in the background fight. So I'm excited about this feature, but I can understand what people really wanted was basically background fights while you're scrolling on Instagram or whatever, you know? And I don't know. I mean, listen, obviously I would love that too. Like, don't get me wrong. I'd love to be grinding raid in the background, like TV, picture in picture, for those of you old enough to remember that feature. Picture in picture, be grinding out in Watcher of Realms or whatever. That'd be really cool. But at the same time, it like, you kind of get to a point, if you can just battle constantly when you're on other apps on your phone and stuff, you kind of get to the point, it's just like, wow, do you even need to actually look at the game to play it? But that being said, I would still like it. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? Maybe again, it's probably me just coming from raid where I would love a feature like that. I love building heroes, champions, whatever. And I love kind of just going in there and organizing things, which I'm really bad at in this game. Friendly face-off is coming as well. Oh, you can do Guild Wars stuff too, like, you know, work on your team and stuff like that, which again, I don't know about you guys, but like my Guild War defenses, they kind of suck right now. I haven't updated them in a while. A lot of more meta strategies coming out, and I'm woefully neglectful there as well. Friendly face-off, well, essentially on Arena and on Guild Wars, you can have a friendly face-off, right? So you can go against your defense or offense, and they'll mirror your teams, so you can kind of test things out. That's awesome. That's perfect. That's great. And then faction trials. Challenge chances will not be consumed in the first clearance. That's cool. But the big one is to save time required for commanders to obtain all resources for cleared stages. It's essentially super raids, but on steroids, right? You'll only do it once per day now. Faction trials, 1 battle per day. That's awesome. That time saving is tremendous. But the rewards are gonna be the same. You just get all 3 in one. I'll say it one time and I won't say it one other time, but like, I wish raid would do stuff like this. They have super raids, but you still have to battle like 3 times or whatever, 2 times. You know, they don't just put it down to 1. It just seems like, wow, Moonjon just goes for it. It's like, yeah, sure, 1 time a day, go, have fun, kids. You can even do it in the background with background battles. Guild War, Demon Soldier balance adjustments. Oh crap. Demon Necromancer, increase the cooldown on Twisted Resurrection by 1 second, but reduces initial cost by 1. Demon Captain, Demon Soldier, Scourge, and Ghoulhound. Honestly, guys, I'm not abreast with all the best, because I feel like I just got my 2nd legendary, by the way. Are you guys the same way as me? In Guild Wars, I use the Demon Archer or whatever because he's still busted even after the nerf. Don't nerf him again, Moonton. Don't you dare. I love that dude. And then I have 2 legendaries, one who I'm not sure about. I just got him. And then I kind of have my style kind of down, right? My cadence, and it works really well. So and it still feels like it takes kind of forever to upgrade these dudes. What about you? Am I missing something there? Oh, there's artifact storage expansion. The storage limit of artifacts has been increased from 200 to 300. Hell to the yeah. This is like quality of life on quality of life on quality of life. There's nothing negative here. Optimize hero promotion feature. You can now view the promotion materials required for all grades at the same time. Cool. Optimize the gear ascend page and introducing filter to display the secondary attributes. Cool. Optimize the gear recast page to introduce filter. I barely ever use gear recast, so I guess cool. Heroes visit. More heroes will visit the camp now. Introduce new challenge stage quests. Adjusted the difficulty of dispatch quests. I'm gonna be real with you guys on this too. I guess here I am, like, my biggest gripe is too much thinking, which is really embarrassing to say, but like, I kind of like the hero visits where I don't have to do a battle, you know? I have so much to do in this game already. Maybe I'm in the minority there, maybe I'm alone on an island. Hero visits haven't really impressed me that much, you know? When I'm given a few things and I get a few better things, I'm cool with that, but I don't know. How do you guys feel about hero visits? Like, I did mine today, but then, okay, I gotta go back. This is the 2 of 2 of Glenn. Glenn, get out of here, man. I just want to show you, the 2 of you left watching this video at this point. Let me show you my team. Now, this is the dude that I just got my hands on. What do you guys think of Legendary Demon Soldier Lightning Guard? He's got an S tier attack. He kind of goes invisible and goes to the front of the line. He's very interesting. He's only my second legendary. How many do you guys have? And again, I feel like, you know, my epics at most are level 2. My legendaries are obviously level 1. And I almost feel like, again, like I said earlier, kind of like, am I doing something wrong here? You know? Or are they just that hard to upgrade? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys, like, I feel like some of you might have like, oh, all my legendaries and epics are maxed, Ash, you're not doing this right. So you let me know, guys, if I'm missing something here, or maybe it's just that hard. Here's my strat. I drop the big fella off in the back. Kind of drop, it depends obviously on the map and what I'm looking at a little bit here, or on their defense. I try to pick off, like, if they're just gonna leave a vulnerable Comet over there, I'm gonna pick them off right away. And then I kind of go with a, I kind of go with these dudes. These dudes, you can tell I'm I'm cutting edge here in terms of my understanding what all the units are called, right? So in this situation, I mean, my tank originally is still alive. I want to show you this dude. Normally I would just go with the archer, the demon archer over there, but I kind of want to show you this legendary. Oh, he's not even gonna get a shot to go. He breezed, excuse me, through it here. But basically, he kind of cuts to the front. I don't know if I love either of my legendaries that much. Like, I think they're both super solid. And they make my main team. But at the same time, I kind of like my epics more, honestly. You know? I kind of like this dude, Demon Soldier, Axe Slaughterer. Like, he's my main guy, man. I really love this guy, right? I love Axe Slaughterer, and I love the Soul Bone, excuse me, Archer. Those are my two faves. And then sometimes I'll just send in the Ghoul Hounds, right? So ironically, I actually like my epics a bit more than my legendaries. Night of Destruction is pretty good for a tank as well. It can do some damage too. So anyway, guys, I'm getting way off the rails here. Just wanted to share kind of my reaction to the update coming up here in a couple weeks. I'm overall like incredibly optimistic about everything. How about you guys? Let me know in the comments below if you agree, disagree, if I'm missing something. I would love to hear from you guys. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.